Shubor nakaslem jong Kongsan Hima.
Katanat kakoi kakia agar fly trip na itong arajar arpusaw kala penlong ya Jingsam ya Khusnam ya kabala tipkum kakaya kalp award shiki nong train nga Bynta katanat kakoi kakia kajela haba ajing kren ni kaskin ni kalyang Dr. Joram Beda ulaong baga Jingsam ni Khusnam kada itang kajing pensisya ban peni bapila trib ha bat kani ka peniru ya kajing ya tray lang hagani kaskin le dan rangkat lang ru ka menteri katanat kakoi kakia ka Dr. Ampareen Lingdo Commissioner and Secretary jang katanat kakot kakia Dr. Joram Beda palu Ram Kumar ubde Secretary katanat kakot kakia kajela kibala samru iki Khusnam ulaong ru ba kajela mekhal yang menta kalawan syakmat agar kom sumar yegi nong pang bat kani baro kadai na marba pigi nong tray pila tray stom met bat mensim pan syakri bat ban pinhun ya Paidbah shisho ulaong ru ba jinglong nong yalam kamlong hakikijat jingelam usenrang ne kinthei Hynrei baro Kaba pide ban le kadai ke jinge tray lang midon kam ban kinteu ye gur kom train ne Bynta ka kot ka khia ka jilla nagalyang ka Dr. Ampareen Lingdo ba ajing kren ne gasni ha ka jingelang ka balaong ban penpoi ya ka Jingshakri ka bahatam shiki Paidbah ka jilla Meghalaya ki Khusnam kamlong ka Kongsan yangi ka Khusnam haladehi ka de ka jing itho ye ka jing tray shitom jong baro ki jinge ki babun baka sarkar ka yekendu kadai ban wan rengkat bat kini ki Khusnam philayo ban yarap yiginong songsnong bat phila airu ya ki Jingshakri hagapor baki don kam kirki la benrap ka kong Ampareen kalapen paru ka jing sngongo ya baro ki bapenya ki jaka jing sumar kalapen tikinaru yaki bashen kan sale jingo ya kini ki jaka ajing sumar bat poisa baro ki jaka ajing sumar hakathanhi baro ka we shisho kala ongru bakan salaj banyak kendo markhman batki batkala kerpa deki bakan yai treshitom pan yarap deki breu haga jela pan laj neki jingpang ki babon chat bon rukam
Undan pizza followed by babadam pizza babadam pizza followed by wagiasi pizza Please come forward. Pizza to come forward. Followed by Mawati Pizza. Bansamgri Pizza. Request Bansamgri Pizza. Please come forward. Bansamgri Pizza. I request Jadan Pizza to come forward. On behalf of Bansamgri Pizza, I request someone from the district to kindly receive the
nearly a decade ago, marked by receiving the prestigious Kayakalp Award for Best District Hospital in the year 2015-16. The journey was challenging, requiring significant effort over the years. Despite their hectic duties, the doctors and staff demonstrated remarkable teamwork and participation, contributing whenever and wherever possible. How things changed for us over the years? As the hospital advanced in its quest for higher quality services, it underwent numerous changes, and these changes include improvements in infrastructure, equipment, communication methods, training and capacity building for doctors and staff. Additionally, the hospital enhanced its infection control and biomedical waste management methods, and most importantly, it brought everyone together to form a strong and proactive quality team. What were the challenges faced by the hospital during its journey? The challenges were numerous, but with the help and active participation of everyone, gaps were identified and discussed in the quality circles and quality team meetings. Decisions to improve quality were made in the hospital management committee meetings, and necessary actions were duly taken. Financial support from various sources, including NHM, the Hospital Society, and MHIS PMJY, was utilized to implement these improvements. Now, some of the challenges faced in the journey to achieve Lakshya certification of maternity OT and actions taken. I'm very happy that we have Dr. Shonkun Panbo, who is a senior gynecologist, who was the most important person in this achievement, being the leader of the team of maternity OT. The challenges they faced were that there was an urgent need for training of doctors and staff on quality management, including sensitization on proper documentation. Lack of a functioning quality circle in the OT, need for training of doctors and staff on the BLS, ACLS, and fire safety, staff unawareness of the current SOPs, and absence of unidirectional flow in the OT complex, need for a functioning autoclave within the OT complex, urgent requirement for renovation of the complex.
Baktilrang CUPAC is situated in the heart of Siju village in South Garo Hills, district of Meghalaya. South Garo Hills is a remotest corner of the Meghalaya and most backward district among the Garo Hills. This CUPAC has started in the year 2002. NGO Baktil has taken over in the year 2009. Siju is blessed with lush greenery, Simsang River, streams, many waterfalls and cave, etc. Also have very adverse weather, bad roads, wooden bridges, irregular water and electricity supply, etc. Baktilrang UPSC is a health provider for 44 villages, 2 sub-centers, population 13,735, household 2,270. Out of these, 26 villages are hard to reach area. In the monsoon season, it is very difficult to go for many health programs. NMs are not able to complete these BHNDs due to this. Improvement in infrastructure improvements like cleanliness and hygiene, waste management, staff training like continuous training, workshop, then community engagement, healthcare awareness and community feedback. Next, transition to quality certificate. In this, we identify the need for further improvement, patient feedback, internal assessment, setting new goals, quality benchmark, and staff involvement. Next, step taken by CUPAC for PMJ or MHIS bronze certification for quality. This mostly quality management system, and operating procedure and quality assurance and patient-centric approach, and work on patient rights and responsibilities, work on patient feedback and grievance resolution. Next, staff involvement and training and monitoring and evaluation for quality care. Continuous professional development, training programs, performance reviews, regular audits, key performance indicator, and donation by SIRS India under CPR program for the quality care. Then continuous involvement by our DPM MHIS, Mr. Anupam.
It's still within that schedule. I wanted to make it for this very important program because one thing which we've been wanting to do very seriously is on quality, and because like Dr. Adrina pointed out, quality is not about just keeping hospital clean. It makes the difference of life and death to people who are in need of these services. So that's where it's so important. And unfortunately in Meghalaya, although many of our facilities are already there in terms of quality, we have not, in terms of NQA certification or in terms of Lakshya certifications and etc., we are still quite far behind. So the directorates have come together And I'm very, very happy to see the invitation, first of all, where it mentions, from the Joint Directorate Quality Committee. So the purpose of quality has brought all the three directorates together and needing to work on this in a very systematic manner. That is very, very super important, because I really would like to congratulate all the present directors and the previous directors and officers who have been able to do this in a very systematic manner. Today it is not going to go back, so because it's been institutionalized and they're working very seriously on quality. So I'm very glad, because it's something I also monitor on a regular basis. We are hoping to get about 40 plus facilities certified, which is PHC, CHC, to be certified in quality this year. So we are on the road. I think we are touching about 25, 26 in various stages. By September, October, we should be there. And this is so important, because the new finance commission, which is probably might visit, and even the further fundings coming from other, from Government of India and etc. Quality is going to be a very important parameter, going to be deciding whether we are going to get these funds or not. So whether how many of our institutions are actually achieving these quality parameters is going to be very important to identify this. Patient safety is something, this is called quality as well as patient safety, because this hospital acquired infections, where the number of infections coming through hospital admissions or people working in the hospitals is on the rise, and it's very serious. We also have a group working on the antimicrobial resistance, not just within the hospital but outside the hospital environments also. But this is a very serious problem which we are facing, with higher burden in the hospitals, higher number of patients, cross-contaminations. Unless we keep these safety protocols in place, this is going to be super challenging. In a way, thanks to COVID, because that has brought back a bit of more attention in terms of hospital infections and triaging and cross-contaminations and etc. That has brought a bit, but we need to know a little more on this and make it a regular practice. And quality is not something you achieve it once and you forget it.
We're very fortunate that Meghalaya has done very well. Now we are in the front runner category, and that is all due to the efforts of each one of you. The awards that we have given out today is a testament to the efforts that you have put, and this is a collaborative effort, and all these efforts finally converge into the achievement of the state government, the state as a whole. And so far as the SDG 3, that is health and well-being, is concerned, Meghalaya is now categorized in the front runner group, and it's all because of you. I would like to heartily congratulate each one of you for helping the state government to achieve this. Now, the biggest takeaway from today's program, the presentations that were shown, the biggest takeaway is leadership. And this is what our Principal Secretary always emphasizes, is the leadership. You have seen Resubelpara, just 1.5 years back, ma'am, we all went for a regional meeting. What was the condition then? And today, within just a span of about 7-8 months, she has got 2 awards today. And that's amazing. This is the greatest takeaway, leadership matters. And why leadership matters is not a one-man show or one-woman show. It's a teamwork. The MLHP from, she mentioned about teamwork. And I congratulate you for that. That's the greatest understanding about leadership. Leadership is not a one-man or one-woman show. It's more of a teamwork. You have to take along everyone. And I believe the miracle that happened in Resubelpara is because she's a good leader. She's a team leader. All right. And of course, GDH has always been, I would say, center of excellence. From time to time, it has been led by luminaries in the health department. Now Dr. Adrina is there, and there's a wonderful team in Ganesh Das. I would implore the administration in civil hospital also to, sort of come up. You need to increase your standards so that there is a greater health services. There is one more important point that I would like to emphasize. We had good presentations today about experience sharing. But this experience sharing is more in a very formal setup. If the director MCH can come up with an idea in which there can be in an informal setup, if there can be a peer learning, so that they can exchange ideas as to how. I wouldn't use the word laggards, but yes, there has to be an interaction between the leaders and the laggards, so that there is a peer exchange of ideas amongst themselves. Many times in a setup wherein administrative seniors are there, it becomes a very formal kind of a setup. So like in business, there is something called GD, the general discussion. So we might come up with something like that so that they can exchange ideas. Well, about quality, yes, we need to set standards, and NQAS and all these standards help us to give a framework by which we try to achieve higher standards for our department. Like in life, we also every day try to set standards, set goals that give us a guide as to what we need to do. Similarly, for our hospital administration also, NQAS becomes a very important guideline so as to achieve greater goals. And once again, I congratulate all the winners, and I would also like to request those who are not here today for receiving the awards. We must ensure that in the coming years you are also on stage for receiving the awards. Thank you so much.
Deliver the best services to the people of the state of Meghalaya. Like Dr. Zoram and Saram had said, awards are not that important for us. The award in itself is a recognition of your hard work. But the challenge for the government of the state is to ensure that alongside these awards, you're reaching out to citizens and being there and providing them these services when they need them most urgently. I must thank all stakeholders. I have rarely visited an NGO-run facility. And I was telling my officers that likely in my second year of term, I may be able to focus some attention on these institutions. But in year one, I really would like to see that I ensure that I reach every facility in the entire region. It has been such a memorable experience for me in the last 14 months being the health minister of the state of Meghalaya. And let me tell you one thing. It is one thing to be attentive and to attend to the needs of our institutions. But it's altogether a different thing when I have to stand up and defend most of our shortcomings, whether on the floor of the house or in the eye of the media. I am here to defend you, but my earnest and sincerest request to all of you is alongside the quality control that is very, very necessary. I urge that every member of the DHS, no matter which department you're at, directorate you're at, I would like to see that we rise and we actually deliver to the people of the state of Meghalaya. Must congratulate particularly all these institutions that have participated in the various quality control certification procedures. It's good to see that this has evolved by your own participation. The only institute that I haven't been to is the Red Chest Hospital. I would like to visit that hospital very shortly. I hope to see that one day all of our assets serve only one main purpose, and that is in the interest of the people of the state of Meghalaya. We will service the best possible health facility to the people of the state across the board. It is important that hygiene, sanitation, infection control are maintained in all of your facilities. It is an understatement, I believe, to think that doctors don't know what to do and health staff not to know what to do. And I'm happy that Government of India has incentivized all of these awards. The amounts received may be nominal, but is the certification of excellence which is going to be a gateway to you receiving more funds. We've just heard what Mr. Ramkumar has just said. Henceforth, financial assistance to institutions will be guided by your quality control indicators. Quality control indicators will promise better service to the people. I look forward to learning much more in the coming years from this department. Grateful to the entire team in the leadership of the DHS and the bureaucrats who are there to guide you. Let's work hard. Let's improve our standards. Let's not just wait for one day to receive an award, to be recognized and appreciated by people around us. I would be the happiest person if every institution should be awarded. If I had the wherewithal and personal funds to also shell out to recognize your efforts, I would have done it. And I look forward to serving you better. This is not a team from the outside. You are all part of this family. I'm speaking to insiders. I'm here just to serve you. And while I serve you, I hope that you will have a better opportunity to improve your facilities and serve the communities around us with better zeal, dedication, and complete selflessness. I will lead the way alongside my Chief Minister, who is unable to be here today because of his previous engagements. But let me assure you, we will work hard and try our level best to have funds available for all of you so that you can be the best of the best in your locations, wherever you may be. I will be dedicating myself to some intensive touring towards the Garo Hills region as well. But in the meanwhile, my colleagues, the various ministers, the Honorable Chief Minister himself, is assisting us so that we can from time to time evaluate your performances without any award by personally visiting you wherever you are. Doctors that will make the people of the state recover from the worst of their illnesses. And like we did when COVID hit us, we will continue to withstand the tests of time, and I, with pleasure, will be a part of the journey that you will be undertaking in the years to come. God bless all of you, doctors, health providers,